Good day. It's quite a chilly, cold Sunday morning, but there's something that's coming to my mind. Um, it's just this concept of environment, man. You know, as a person, you can want to change your physical environment, and then your mental environment doesn't automatically change, man. You can change your physical environment, but your mental environment is something that has to be done intentionally, for you to change that. I'm thinking about certain things whereby, or certain situations where, as an individual, you feel that I want a change of scenery. I want to change places, man. I want to move to a different place. I want to move out of home. I want to move out of my hometown. I want to go to a different place, man. I want to move from this level of institution or level of education of institution to a different one. However, when you go there, the mental environment, your mental space doesn't change. And I'm thinking about something. I remember back in university, man. There was this one time I was writing exams, and I so happened to have left my bags with my books outside the study venue or the exam hall. And then after the exam, when I came out, found that my bag had disappeared. Textbooks, books that had my notebooks and study notes and everything, it was gone. At the same university, I remember hearing of number of instances whereby there are people stealing laptops, man. There are people that steal people's books. There's people steal people's bags. And you wonder, man. You wonder, man. It's like you came to this institution, you came to university because you want to better yourself, you want to further yourself, you want to further your studies. And however, it's like the mental capacity didn't come with. It's like there's this thing where you come from, you came with that, you know. So it's always a weird thing, man. When I think about it, it's just same as, for me, example, personally, I grew up in a place where it's noisy, man. There's kids playing outside, there's cars hooting, there's music playing, there's all sorts of things happening outside, man. In the house, there's a TV playing, there's pots and pans, and there's this one playing music, there's this happening, and it's just a lot, man. And having grown up to thrive in that kind of environment, I think it misplaced an idea in my mind to say that I can thrive in chaos, or chaos is my go-to if I want to thrive, man, and I want to succeed in something. Because, hey, I'm looking where I'm at now, and I'm comfortable here, man. It feels good, or excuse me, it feels good. It feels like I can do with this. And actually, when I hear all these things around me, it's actually good for me. Then I'm able to focus. It's sounds a bit funny when I say it out loud now, but of which it is actually funny. You know, and that's just the thing, man. So then when I went to university, I found myself in a space where I'm living in this environment where it's quiet. You know, it's quiet. Have privacy. Have your own space. If there's noise, it's something that can be controlled, man. You can go to your neighbor, hey man, please put a little bit soft. They do it. At night it's peaceful. During the day it's quiet. Obviously there's sounds that you hear from the streets, that is normal. But the general environment is that quietness, man. You're able to go to the library. Library, oh, can hear a pin drop, man. And for me that was a bit uncomfortable. it was uncomfortable. It was something I had to adjust to, man, because I'm used to there's hustle and bustle, man, and the busyness, and there's this happening outside. There's person swearing at another person. There's this rowdiness, man, around. And when I hear that, I was comfortable in that, and then I found myself in this new place, and I had to adjust to the physical of it. And I think more importantly, it was the mental thing as well, whereby it was like, actually, mentally, here's this new space that you can actually thrive in. You can find ways to actually thrive in this space. And when I got used to now the quietness, there came a bit of sense of peace, with it. And it was something that I was able to thrive in it, you know. So even now, man, I see a number of people around me, man, person coming from the township, and there's just this thing that, you know what, I want the noise, man. And then they get to, wait, not that I want the noise. They say they want to move out of that place. Once they move to that place, they get so uncomfortable with the desire, that desired place, which is the quietness. And then mentally, it's a thing of, I need to create this chaos where I'm at now. So I think that ties in back with how I started this whole story, man. A person goes to university, you want to better yourself, but that bettering of yourself, not all of it comes with you, because you come from an environment where you have to hustle, and you hustling means that you have the skill of breaking in and robbing or stealing. So now you're in an environment that says, here's this space, thrive in it. Be you, become yourself. If you want to do arts, there's a space for that. If you want to do this, there's a space for that. Want to do music, there's a space for that. You want to, here's this space for you to be yourself, to become yourself. And instead of you becoming yourself in this new space, you bring the old habits with you into this new space. And it's astonishing, man. I've even seen it when I've gone camping. You go camping, and I feel like spending time in nature. Part of it is to actually hear the loudness of the silence of nature, man. Nature it's silent, but it's loud, man, and it speaks to you. It's quiet, it's peaceful. You hear the wind, you hear the trees, you hear the birds, and there's just this harmonious thing to it, man. And then I remember this one camping time, you went to the spot, people came blasting music, man, in their cars, man. Blasting music, man. It's like, okay, but then why did you come here to do that? Like, you're telling me for that moment, for that weekend, you can't switch off, man. Um, it's like just you know, you can't switch off, man. Just for that 2 days, 3 days, you can't switch off, man. You come from where you come from, where that is something that is acceptable, it's normal. You come to this space, and I presume you're coming, to enjoy the surroundings. I presume it's an assumption. I could be wrong. And you come with the loudness with it. So it's like you change the physical, the mental. You don't allow the mental environment to do anything to you. You know. Um, Similar thing with the hiking, man. I've been on a hike trail. People come there, man, and there's people with headphones, earphones, and then you find the odd one or two, man, speaker. Have a speaker, man. Where it's like, you guys are gonna listen to my good music. This is my good music, man. Um, kind of thing, man. It's so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, that that the physical, it needs to move with the mental, you know. So that I think then you find yourself where once you merge them together, man, something beautiful happens. You are able to have a little bit more clarity of what you are doing there and why you are there and the importance of where you are when you've changed the physical, man, you know? Um yeah, I think just a little story that I wanted to share, man, you know? When you change the physical, man, bring the mental with it, man. Elevate the mental with it. Thank you.